Okay, part two of the diaphragm. It's coming apart rather easily actually. I've just used a slightly bigger screwdriver once I've got purchase, and gently working all the way around just to stretch the metal again back into a state at which I can remove the inner piece. So we're getting there. I did look on eBay for a replacement diaphragm for this model of car. I can get this one as an exchange sent away and repaired, and I think by the time postage and stuff's done it's probably going to come out something like 55-60 quid. There's a new old stock one on eBay at the moment. I think it's £250 or something I want for it, which I suppose if you're doing a concourse restoration and you want it to be perfect and you've got money to throw at it, you know, you'll spend that money, but not for me. This is a bit of a daily driver, a rough old car that I just keep on the road through. Cheaper methods, it's just got to serve a purpose. It's not got to look anything special. So that sort of money is just ridiculous. But you know, for sake of a few quid's worth of decent material in there that should last a long time, and an hour or so's work, I like fixing things, so I thought I'll just repair the damn thing. Like I say, I could have sent it away to be reconditioned and have a new diaphragm put in, and that's through one of the Rover suppliers, and it's a reasonable price. But it's a bit annoying when you know, you literally you're paying for someone to do the work, and I've got the time to do the work, so I don't mind it. Right, let's get this released. It's still tight. There we go. Right then, let's get this off. Okay. Oh, look at the state of that. No wonder the damn thing didn't work. It's not been working for a while. I've had this stutter when you put your foot down, and you have to sort of coax it to speed up. But that's pretty grim. So obviously that's no use at all. Right, there of course you've got the spring that pushes the diaphragm back into shape. That's the vacuum hole that goes off to the carburetor or the inlet manifold. You've got the little cup in there let's remove that rubber bush. That's just a protective thing for the clamp that pushes against the diaphragm internal there. Now when you remove this, of course, God, that's terrible. What I'm going to have to do is drill off this, I don't know if you can quite see that, that's been flanged over, so the material sits between this sort of washer and the base under there. So what I'll have to probably do is just to drill off that top of that flange and put a fine drill down there and put a small screw in. That's probably the best way to do it. I mean, ultimately what I could do is machine up a new part, make a new one of these up with a piece that I could then flange over, but actually there's enough meat in there. I'll just drill it out to M4 or something, put an M4 thread in and a little M4 bolt, and Loctite it in position so it ain't going to move. But that's why it wasn't working. So right, looks like I'm going to have to remove that little split pin there, which again is flanged over, riveted over. So I'll remove that, get that off, then I can pop that back through, and obviously when I reconnect it, this is the orientation it sits in on the distributor. No, sorry, that way, as it comes up through, it comes upwards through the base plate, and there's a split pin just there that actuates the mechanism, and this rod goes off to the adjustment on the outside of the distributor. So I have to make sure I get this in the right orientation, because obviously the diaphragm will be fixed to this centre, and if I get it in the wrong place and I clamp it up, I won't be able to rotate this once it's in, you know, once it's been clamped up. So that's just something to remember. Right, so I was hoping I'd be able to measure the thickness of this diaphragm material and get some other stuff ordered, but clearly that's there's nothing there to measure. So what I'll probably do, oh actually there, it's not too bad. I might measure just the thickness of this piece here, the remnants, and go for something close. I mean, the new stuff is going to be a lot better than this. So I know some people use just sort of bits of old inner tube and carburetor diaphragms and that sort of stuff, which, you know, fine, but you can buy this stuff easily enough. It's on eBay all the time. I could probably get some in town if I went down to the engineers, but it's raining. I don't want to go out there, so I'll have to get online, and in a couple of days hopefully it'll be with me and I can get us back together. I've also got blowing exhaust on the Rover there, so I need to get the exhaust manifold off, which probably involves lots of broken studs and things like that. So I might just assume that I've got to replace all the studs and nuts. Well, I've not had it off since we've had the car, so it's going to need doing, I should think. So any that don't snap are a bonus, and I think that's the way you've got to look at old cars. If nothing goes wrong, it's a bonus. When things do go wrong, it's like, well, that can be expected. So anyway, that little clamp worked well. This isn't too damaged, and I think what I might do before I put it back together is just get this red hot and get it annealed, so that when I want to tap it back down again, some of the brittleness will have gone out of it, because obviously it's been made, then it's been bent over and flanged over, and then I've bent it back again, so continual moving of it is going to make it brittle, so I don't want it to split as I reclamp it. So I hope that's of interest. I find these things fascinating. Anyway, have a good day. Bye bye.